somehow doesn't feel like this light's too flattering for my skin. Looks like my forehead's more wrinkly than usual. I think I need to bring down the light one moment. That's a slight bit better. Still making my face look ridiculous. As you can see, I'm sitting in the corridor. This is due to the fact the plug for the camera I'm using is very short. So here, because it's like the bit where we all usually get dressed, because you know there's a big mirror right here where I usually take my pictures in. There's a plug like up there, so I can actually put my thing on my tripod. And there's another plug for the light, as you can see. Feels awkward. Usually, like when I'm filming the camera, it's like on this side, now it's on this side, so it's a bit confusing. But today I'm gonna literally get dressed, like take the face on a little bit, because I just want to film, because I feel I've not filmed in ages. Well, I did film kinda, but it's, you know, it's not really the same. So literally, as I still have a little bit of time because my parents are away for a week, so I have a little bit of time to actually, you know, with the house for myself. I still have a couple of days left. Well, today pretty much, and I come back tomorrow. So for, you know, a quiet house and just me and my face. I am, as you can tell, obviously I'm feeling this while I'm getting ready. It just, I don't know. No, I kind of wanted to film just like I get ready with me, but then I thought that's kind of stupid because I didn't want to actually put anything exciting on my face, if that makes sense. Just, you know, fairly simple, so it's more about the videos rather than my face. Oh, then again, it's always about my face, isn't it? I literally just kind of, you know, wanted to chat for a moment. I'm not really vlog this week, despite the fact me kind of wanting to vlog. So I don't know, it just kind of happened that way. It was a really quick week, loads quicker than I can imagine it to be. Sadly, because you know, means that on Thursday I need to go back to work. That I really don't want to do. Purely because I know the other day, me and my boyfriend were chit-chatting in the middle of the night about, you know, things that people want and the things that how things, you know, meant to be and stuff. But my face is not too bright. I don't know where I'm going with this light. One moment, try to fix it a little. That better. Now does that thing. That's a bit of her. But we were chatting, you know, about things, how things meant to be and stuff like that. And you know, like I was crying and everything. Not like in a bad way, in a sense. Obviously, I was a bit upset by the, you know, just the things that were discussed. Because, you know, just the way things, I feel like I all the time come across to people who are just kind of saying like, oh, you know, you're walking here and, you know, that will be you. And, you know, this is as good as life gets kind of thing. And you're like, you know, maybe your life got there, but definitely not my life. My life doesn't gonna end there. So I felt like, you know, a bit inspired in that kind of sense. Like, you know, that we do need to do something, you know, to make it better in a sense. If nothing, at least, you know, do it for our mental state rather than anything else. So I don't know, just, you know, just how we talked about it. And I like I said, I did cry a little bit because it's, you know, upsetting subject, shall we say, because I don't want to, it's not so much me failing, but it's like, you know, giving up. Like now I got a job as a print finisher. I was working in this place already before, but I was only a temporary worker, so, you know, my wage was obviously lower than everyone else's, and hours were quite questionable. Like, it could be like 1 week I come home with like £450 a week, and another week I come home with like only 100 kind of thing. So, you know, it was really unstable. that's why I ended up leaving at the first place. So it just, you know, not exactly great, but I did say to them, because they, you know, did like me as a worker and they did wanted to keep me on, but I said to them when I left, you know, if there's any full-time positions, I would definitely be interested and all that kind of stuff. And they did end up actually messaging me, which was like kind of surprising to myself, because, you know, you actually feel kind of, you know, appreciated in a sense, you know. And sorry, I can't talk and try to keep my face still. But it's like, you know, now I went back and, you know, suddenly I felt that feeling. I feared that, you know, that kind of settled feel. Not so much that that's it and that's my life done there, but, you know, that kind of weird security, and you're like, oh, you know, that's alright, and you don't really crave more. You just kind of are alright with what you are getting, you know, makes sense. You know, because they did give me a better wage, and, you know, the overtime was time and a half and all that kind of good stuff, which is like fair enough if you're, you know, you're working overtime. I think your overtime need to be paid. Not kind of paid, but paid at least that time and a half, so you can, you know, actually, you know, so you feel a difference in your actual payslip, if that makes sense, after all the taxes and what else not. But sadly, literally like a month after I worked there, it was literally a month, they called us all in and said how sadly they have to take the overtime pay down to the point that it's the same pay as it would be for like our normal hours, which was a bit like, and all these things, how you need to work off the hours, say if there's no work and you don't need to come in, you would still get the same wage, but you would still need to work off the hours, which is, I think, kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous. I don't think it should be like that. So that's that. And then, you know, some other things that are a bit, you know, just kind of questionable, shall we say. And just how it is, isn't it? And you're, you know, you can kind of understand where they're coming from with it, but in the same time, you kind of wish they would actually, you know, do something about it, like the actual manager people, like they would actually do something about it, rather than say, oh, we don't have our cars on the thing anymore or whatever. And I think it should be more that, oh, you know, there's no work and they clearly need to cut costs, then, you know, they should come in and actually do the actual job, because I don't think they need to be, it's a small business, so I don't think they need two of them to answer the phone calls, kind of thing, you know. There only need to be one of them to answer the phone calls, but you know, that's how they are. And it's like, you know, these things just kind of, you know, getting to me in a sense, in maybe a bit more than they should. And, you know, it kind of made me realize about that giving up thing, and, you know, being fed up that you can't afford nothing and you work all the time but you still can't afford nothing. You know, as I mentioned before, probably, that, you know, when my boyfriend moved down from Scotland, it was meant to be like a year max, us like staying here with my parents and stuff, but it's literally been 3 years. Obviously I love my parents and stuff, and, you know, I like that they're good, like that they you know, let us be here and, you know, don't just chuck us out. Obviously we're paying rent and stuff, you know, it's not like we're just staying here for free, you know, just the way it is. But at the same time, we can't really, because I was without a job for a while, and it was kind of the time when my mom was ill and things like that, and it just kind of all added up at the same time, meaning that, you know, I have a major debt at the moment, and you know, with uni and stuff, you know, it's just the way it is. In the sense, it's, you know, that not that much, but it just kind of adds up. And I do have this debt that I need to cover first before we even can think about anything. And same as like getting a council house would be literally impossible, because obviously I'm still under 25. At least I'm turning 25 this year, so that'll make things a little easier for various stuff. I don't know where my face is going today, it's just not working whatsoever. But you know, just various things that are coming into it with the council house. Plus we don't have children, we're fully working, we're not alcoholics, we don't do drugs and all that kind of stuff. So it all kind of comes in, all these good things come in, and pretty much is like, no, you're not good enough to have a council house. So we will need to private rent, and private rent means lots of different things, like you know, bigger rent and bigger deposits and all that kind of stuff. And I can't even get a loan of every kind, even attempt that, or gather money for it, because, you know, hey, I'm under 25 and job center can't even help me. When my boyfriend was unemployed, he was going to job center to get the job seekers allowance, which is like, you know, fair enough, like literally nothing. But, you know, that's another subject. But while he was there with the woman talking, I actually went and asked in the reception, maybe they could, you know, kind of help me. I'm like, I'm literally just finishing university, la la la. And they're like, no, we can't help you because you have higher education and you have a career. I'm like, well, that's kind of the point. I don't have a career. That's why I'm asking you about this. No, we can't help people with higher education. So, you know, the one thing that I, sorry, the cat's climbing at the mirror. What are you doing? Shush. Sit. And you know, the one thing that, you know, in a sense I work for and I put money out for to help me with the future is not helping me with the future, you know, because, you know, no one can actually help me. That makes sense. You know, the good thing that you meant to do that I actually did doesn't matter. So, you know, that's great. It's just, you know, stupid things like that. And it just kind of, in my mind, kind of adds up. Sorry, I need to do the lipstick. It just kind of adds up to the point that you're like, you know, what's even the point? You know, no one wants you because you're too young. And you don't have kids, and you're, you know, actually living a normal life. You're not, you know, wasting your life away on various things, which I think is kind of ridiculous. My boyfriend was saying before too, obviously he's older than me. He is applying for a council house, and they would not, when he finished filling his form and the woman had a look at it, she pretty much said to him that he won't be able to get anything because he filled it all wrong. And he's like, oh, what do you mean? And she's like, well, pretty much that, you know, you don't have any problems, so, you know, why would you need a council house? Not the fact that you're, you know, left you know, on the street pretty much, you know, who cares about that bit? I don't know. It's just all these little things that are kind of getting to me, especially lately. Like I said, we had that conversation, and I'm kind of thinking about it more, and thinking about how I could actually make money without all this nonsense. Yeah, would be nice, you know. It would be nice to make money that way. But you are responsible yourself about it. If that makes sense. So at the moment I'm kind of like, you know, what can I actually do? I'm gonna try see about the shop bit again, and just I think I need to find some other way around it, like without the actual shop. Because as much as I would want an actual shop, like an actual physical shop, it obviously, you know, needs more money for it. So I was thinking that maybe for like the time being, I should concentrate more on just web page. You know, because it's a web page. One moment, I need to get some wipes. Forget past these lamps. Too much going on in this corridor now. But like just sticking kind of to the web page. That'll probably be easier. You know, because I have obviously I have researched this before a couple of times, and you know where I would actually get the things, and you know what I would actually want to sell, if that makes sense. So, and it would be like fairly alternative shop, shall we say, and it would be like a more like a what's it called? You know, just a shop selling things that I would like, if that makes sense. What is happening with my hair? What is happening here? Do you see this? How did that even happen? My hair was straightened, shouldn't have happened. Nose scratch can be the good nose scratch. But you know, just all these things, and you know, I just kind of want to ramble a little bit. I don't know if I'm putting my freshly cut weird fringe down or no. See how short that is. Not really sure how far did I actually cut it. Just gonna make a big bun and start filming. I can finally do that video I was talked about in my main channel for ages, about morbid talk. And I'm gonna do an Instagram tag too, because I'm currently obsessed with Instagram. So I can't put my what's it called straighteners on because all the plugs are used. Because curly hair, that is. And I'm just gonna film as much as possible today and, you know, make a few videos. So not really sure like actually uploading them obviously all in one go. That's, you know, kind of silly in a sense. But definitely definitely you know, make them so I have I can just, you know, say come home from work, edit and go straight on. So I'm teasing these hair because I don't know where my brush is, so I'm just kind of making a mess. Don't even know where I'm going with this bun. It's just kind of there, big sticking, and hope for the best. And it's not even holding, is it? It's kind of holding, but it doesn't look pleasant. Let's try again. Need kind of more bun shape, if that makes sense. Then just hate when you try to make a bun and it just doesn't happen. I think this is literally the only thing that ever annoys me, like properly. It's making a good bun. So yeah, that's today's look. Like I said, really simple. Just I don't know. Just give up. I don't know where I'm going with this look, but I'll have to do for the day. I'll straighten my fringe once I finish this, so it's nice and straight, and I straighten my bangs too. I might put it away, I don't know. I'll see how it looks, but let's get it. You know, I used to wear my hair like this for a while. Ian had like a little clip here. How gay is that? I don't know. Maybe I've seen something in it at the point. It's quite emo, isn't it? you know, so my bangs are a bit thicker than I am now, as I, you know, had a full head of hair. My beautiful brown hair, memories. I got lipstick all over my teeth. Don't you just hate that? You're trying to be a person and the lipstick's just all over, especially when you're trying to yell at someone and there's lipstick on your teeth. Bad times. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this bit of rambling nonsense, and be sure to leave your thoughts on it as per usual. Be sure to check out my main channel, because that's my main channel. That's where I usually post. I've not posted here in a million years. That's why I'm making this video. And well, yeah, be sure to leave me a note. Bye.